Hello boys, my name is Yoshi. Welcome back to my playthrough of Live a Live. Yeah, that's what it's called. For the Switch, this is the remake version. In the last episode we left off nearly completing the ninja storyline, but we found out that we weren't really able to beat him, did we? So we're gonna chase the final boss down and see what we can do about this, huh? This is a 6-4. This is where we need to be, right? Yeah, this is where we need to be. Alright, we found him.
That you continue to trouble me can only mean one thing. You must have defeated the great Musashi. Filthy rats. Creeping about my castle uninvited. It seems I'll have to deal with you myself. Do not underestimate me. For I, Lord Odeio, will not be brought low by vermin like you!
Alright. Here we go. We're into this battle. So, this is the... By the way, little joke, this probably isn't actually the final boss, because,
Let's get on with it, shall we?
Anyway. I'm gonna start by immediately running away, because, if you get really far away from him, you can just use Shuriken Barrage on him over and over again. And he has no weaknesses or resistances, so it makes more sense to do this.
Yes!
And also, you know what? You know what? Prisoner, you're just gonna stay right there, because while he's busy attacking him, he's going to be not able to do anything really, because by going all the way in the corner, nobody is going to touch, what is his name? Oh yeah, that's right, I named him Yoshi. So yeah, he won't be able to touch Yoshi at all if I don't move, and then when I need to, I could just move a little bit to get out of the way, and then he'll have to move forward because he has nothing else he could do. So yeah, this is... Remember the trick I mentioned about avoiding enemies? This is the best way to do it, because... Oh wow, he's already at 1 health, dude. He almost died there. Okay, now he's dead. But anyways, if you're wondering how to cheese the game, that's how you do it. You basically just run away from every attack. Now, given you probably would have to do it a bit slower than usual, but yes.
You amuse me. This small chamber ill suits our struggle, wouldn't you agree? To the roof, then, where we may face one another beneath a starlit sky. I'll be waiting.
Alright. Now we get out here, which takes us to the roof.
At long last! Up here, you two!
Oh, whoa. He struggles to climb up. So yeah, in case you didn't know, yes, if you move into the corners, you can stay out of their range, and then they have to keep on running to you.
Unveil to you the noble visage of he who will rule Japan forevermore!
But yeah, anyway, yes, if you move into the corner, you can skip certain dialogue setup. And also, in case you didn't know, yes, that was only his first form. Now we're going to see his true form.
Mine! All is...
Now we get to hear the good bass music this time, which means Whenever you hear this, that's the final boss. And now, look at this guy. This is quite a bit different. He, in case you didn't know, yes, he has become a giant frog now. So we are literally going to be facing down a giant frog. I don't know much other than we probably have to get the frick out of his way. Because, otherwise, it'll be really hard to do stuff. Also, so So, this is what essentially we're going to do. Although he has resistance to whatever stuff, it's probably safer to just turn him around repeatedly. At least in the original game, if you did this right, you could actually avoid all attacks.
You do well to avoid this.
Oh, he's getting really close. Damn.
Maybe. I have it.
At least initially, early on, if you did this just right, you could actually have him not attack you at all. But obviously... No, he just avoided the attack, okay. Okay, he's vulnerable against that, so I should just keep using warning shot.
How'd that feel?
How'd that feel, huh? Beyond that, though, there's not really anything else we can do other than just constantly using Wind Slash and Warning Shot until he's down. And because he's a foul boss, of course, he's gonna take a bit to beat. Thank goodness we have this Ray Shot, which turns him around. And there you see I actually interrupted his attack. So again, if you time your attacks just right, you can actually interrupt them. Although we still won because we were kind of higher level. Alright. So it is a bit tricky, but not too hard once you get the hang of it. My idea was to just essentially just go in the corner with both characters and do other stuff, but that was quickly foiled, so we had to move out of it. But we're done now. Kind of interesting that we're starting this without...
Good riddance.
Good. Kind of weird that we're starting this video off with just the ending. I did say I was going to maybe show this off.
Better than a twisted tyrant who cares only for himself.
Right.
Let alone one who forsake his very humanity in the pursuit of power.
Yeah. Alright.
I knew they'd arrive with a bang. Though firing the cannons was a bit much.
Alright.
What's that? Who am I, you ask? I could have sworn I'd already told you. I'm Ryoma. Sakamoto Ryoma.
Now he gets his actual name.
And out there, on that great black ship, are my comrades in arms. I'll tell you, some days I wonder whether this country will ever enjoy peace again. We fight and squabble for such petty reasons. In the end, no matter who seizes power, people being people will continue to kill one another. Man's most singular, enduring trait is his capacity for hate. I dare say that will always be the case. Nevertheless, I still believe it possible for us to overcome our nature and change this tired state of affairs. For I have faith in Japan's future. I've been thinking. Seems a waste for a man of your talents to remain a mere shinobi. Might you consider joining me in my labors to serve the Heavenly Sun?
Oh, now he goes up top here and figures out what to
It
do.
would be an honor to have you.
But
I am a shinobi, now and always.
yeah, that would kind of betray his pact if he is a
I
shinobi.
see. Well, I appreciate you have your own path to follow. I pray that we shall both continue to strive for the good of Japan.
Alright.
The sun rises. Someday, it shall rise over a Japan free of strife and conflict. Have faith, my friend, for I feel that day is near.
Alright. Alright. So that's our first storyline actually finished this time. We'll be moving on to our second storyline. Now, because these were intended to be separate storylines, it does play the credits separately for each individual storyline, as well as show off all of the different actors who played who. Okay, well, that didn't last long. There'd actually be a bit more credits in the leg here, so... Oh, wait, no, this is just, Oh, I see. It used to be you would just stare at the set for quite a bit until all the credits are done, but they decided to change it to show off memories of your encounters with the bad guys in the area. Alright. Right. There's not much to talk about because since this game was set up to be different storylines at once, they assume that you haven't, each one of them is like, could potentially be a new playthrough, so just assuming that they actually...
And so it was.
Alright.
But a shinobi of the Emma clan.
Right.
Succeeded in rescuing Sakamoto Ryoma from Ode Castle.
It tells you how many, there's you side at the end. Right. Mission complete. And now we get to go back to the chapter site to do this all over again, but on a different storyline this time. And there's more scenes. So I mentioned there are three different storylines that you initially started with based off of when the intro was. Oh wait, no, I played the demo version and I decided that I would start off the storylines based off of what is available in the general first. So I'll start off with the line now. I'll continue with the storyline that I actually did a bit of in the demo. Imperial China. An old Chinese master nearing the end of his life yearns to preserve his kung fu for future generations. This purpose he does as he ventured forth from his hometown Mount Inspiration in search of a worthy successor to his legacy. As he has gathered 3 disciples, he will subject them to relentless training to strengthen the body, enhance the reflex, and unlock true potential. 3 who will rise to the occasion and become the next Shifu. I wonder. Let's do this. And now we are beginning this. So now we are into the second chapter of the game. I will say, out of all the chapters, that one before in Japan probably looked the most epic because there's quite a few stuff you could do. But this one has its own cool storyline.
All fades from memory. Nevertheless, for the sake of future generations, an old man labors tirelessly to preserve his legacy. A powerful martial art.
Right. So we have lots of so we have a really long name that we can choose from if we choose to do other setups, but going through all this would be a little bit awkward. Actually, I think he has a good enough thing on his end. Anyway, so I mentioned that I did try to name some of my characters differently and a couple of other stuff. Unfortunately, I don't really have names planned for the other characters, so we're just going to stick with the default name. If I were to shorten that, that would just look weird, so we're gonna do that. The storyline is definitely interesting in that the character that you get with you at near the end changes depending on who you pick.
Unwavering as the earth, and a mind tranquil as flowing water. Yet gentle streams may surge with such strength to shatter even hardened stone. To cultivate the soul and surpass the flesh. To strive for something greater than oneself. That was his kung fu.
Right.
Quite as I feared. I've not a moment to lose. I must use what time is left to me to find and train the disciple. A young prodigy, as strong in body as young in spirit. A worthy successor to my heart.
Alright. Imperial China successor. Here we go. So yeah, this is one of the more epic times too. Although I said that with the previous one.
And so it was that the Shifu began his search for a young heir.
Alright.
Long had it been since he last ventured down from the mountains.
Alright. Oh, we already got some gear very early on. Oh, you could use X to automatically equip the recommended equipment, huh? Alright, let's go out now. Alright, now seems like we have to go into town now. Alright then. Oh wow, look at this. There's actually multiple objectives to do. So, because we have to find different disciples, there's quite a few different ways we can go in this storyline. We could choose to go to town right away, but we're not going to do that. We're going to head straight into danger, the bamboo forest. This is set up as one of the danger areas, but it's not actually that bad. Because you'll find out a little secret a little bit towards later that this guy is actually kind of powerful. Oh, just lots of people. And as you can see, by going into this area, somebody has already followed us. Now, I believe you can go into town and they'll tell you, oh, there's a thief here, and oh, there's this thing over here. She's trying to scare you or something.
Not so fast.
But anyways, we're kind of ignoring that and just going straight in anyways, because, well, we're Kung Fu Master. We can handle it.
An old man should know better than to walk alone in the woods.
Alright.
Hand over your money. Quickly, or else.
I am afraid I have nothing for you.
At least nothing. At least I don't
that?
think I have anything that is interesting that you would like, other than food and a bunch of garments. Yeah.
Nothing to offer that you would appreciate, that is.
That right. Don't think I'll go easy on you because of your age. In fact, I think your long life ends today!
So now we get, now we are actually introduced to how he fights. So as you can see, He already has quite a few abilities unlocked already. Can't actually use that, huh? It's weird. But as you can see, he has quite a few abilities to deal with OF enemies. The only one we can use right now is Chipmunk's Delight, so we're gonna do that. Alright, now let's go ahead and do this ability.
Enough.
This is his big ability. So pretty much you can do this throughout the entire game and just defeat them that way.
That's all, then.
But yeah. Anyways, I
How
think I
could
should
this
run it.
happen? How could I lose to this fool 4 times my age?
The young would do well not to disrespect their elders, nor underestimate their skill. I must say, I'm impressed by your speed and agility. Might you consider abandoning this life of banditry, and instead, allow me to teach you my kung fu?
Piss off, old man! Although, it's going to eat at me, not knowing how you run so easily. Fine, I accept. Let's see what's so great about your kung fu. But don't misunderstand me. You're not my shifu, and I'm not your student. Once I've learned your secrets, I'll get my revenge on you.
You've a lot of spirit, young lady.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm no lady. I'm Lei Kugel. And
Alright.
don't you forget it.
I definitely
You
will
may
forget
rest
it.
assured that I will not. It is a good, strong name, worthy of pride. But pride will lead you astray if you let it, as it did not so long ago.
Quick with the retorts, aren't you? Lead on, then. We'll see if you're as good as you say.
Alright. So that's the only real reason why we skipped all of the battles, because if you actually take a look at him right now, if you go into the menu, this guy starts at level 10 right off the bat, which means there's no reason to even go for any grinding, which means, yeah, you already start with Erter stuff. And yes, now we can start equipping our main character up a little bit. Let's keep going. Now we are going to face the tigers. I just wanted to wait until after we got our buddy. So we may as well show off our different abilities. There we go.
You're all talk.
Alright. Where does this go? Entry forbidden to all who value their race, which means there's probably a trap. I'll probably have to go later. This is the only reason why we skipped so many of these baddies so early on, because Alright. Okay, she's actually kind of far away, so you know what? We are going to just pass. Sorry, but anyway, but yeah, a little bit too far away from our stuff.
Even the most mighty can be restrained.
Alright.
Not quite.
Alright. So yeah, in case you didn't know this, he's really powerful, so there's not really any reason to use Lei right now, so we're just gonna pass whenever our turn comes up and just do all of the work with Urban Heart, because he's really strong and he can destroy stuff. Of course, we don't even need to use any of those other abilities. If we just use our Ulta ability, then that'll take them out right away. There we go. So yeah, we have quite a few abilities to deal with. Just abilities to knock them away or do other stuff. But this is the one we want to use.
There's many secrets.
Alright.
That's all, then.
So what we're basically going to do is just use nothing but that ability to completely wreck our enemies, because while we are able to do that, it's super easy to get through. So now we're gonna actually go into the town now that we've done this, because a town we could have entered earlier, but we can't do anything. Be careful, Challenger. Sickness is spreading here that's sure to give an old man like you a terrible stomach ache. I hear bandits are seeking to profit off the sickness. Yun's been acting strangely ever since her grandma caught sickness. How strange. I'm feeling better already. Thank you again, Shifu. I cannot thank you enough. Please take this. Don't believe it. The pain's gone just like that. Thank you so much, Shifu. Please take this. In case you didn't know, you might quickly realize that I'm gearing up Lei and not the other character, and that's for a very specific reason that you'll learn later. Yun's been acting strangely ever since her American. Yes, alright. The reason why we had to go into the answer first is because we needed to hear her. How strange, I'm feeling better already.
Wait, aren't you?
Sorry about that.
I thought so. You're the Shifu I've heard so much about. You have my thanks. And my apologies. That was my grandson, Yuin, who just ran through. He is a kind and considerate boy, usually. These days, though, he's not quite himself. Maybe it's just a phase. He lost his parents when he was young, and while I did my best, there's no making up for that.
Alright. So, we needed to cure that guy in order to go on, and that's why we needed to heal him. And the pain's gone just like that. Some suspicious looking folks have been hanging around the wagon yard as of late. Which tells me I need to go there. Oh, this, and this again. How strange. I'm feeling better already. Thank you, Chifu. I cannot thank you enough. There are fortifying herbs that grow in the forest that can cure sickness I've heard, but I also heard the forest is teeming with bandits, though. Really tough for you and having to look to his grandson by himself, especially now that she's taken ill. Well, that's all we need. Alright.
Where do you think you're going?
Well, don't keep me waiting now.
Okay.
No. No! This won't do it all. You need to learn to pick your targets better. Now, get back out there and try harder!
Alright.
Don't just stand there! Get going!
No, I won't.
What was that?
I did what you told me to do because I was too scared to refuse. But enough is enough. I told myself it was for her. Too sick to work now, even. But these poor people, they're someone else's elders. I can't keep stealing from them.
I'll give you a chance to apologize for your disrespect.
You're not worthy of respect. I'll not live my life as a whip dog for a bastard like you.
Oh wow, he just straight up calls her a bastard. Okay.
You will learn to accept your place in this world. Now, apologize before I lose my temper.
No.
Ungrateful whelp!
Walk away, old man, if you value what little life you've got left.
Pardon me?
Just teleports back. Alright, we'll just straight up teleport behind
What do
him.
you want?
Tell me, do you believe yourself stronger than this boy?
A stupid question.
And yet, in truth, you and your associates are rather weaker.
Are you blind? Look on me, the great Sun Tzu Wen, and tell me I am not 1,000 times the man he will ever be.
I do not deny that you have an impressive physique. However, true strength is not derived from the body alone. And that is why I believe this boy to have greater potential than all of you combined.
Really? I can't see it.
Indeed. That much is plain.
Alright.
True strength flows from the heart.
Alright. And we're immersed into a battle here. Let's just use this on them.
You think you're winning, do you? did you do? Now you're making me mad!
Now you're making me mad.
Wise fox, there's many secrets.
I don't believe it!
Oh, he's mad now. Mad that I killed my eldest leader. Let's go up and take him out next. And he's down too.
That's all, then.
We got an outfit from him.
Who is this old man? Wait, I recognize him.
Me too. He knows Kung Fu. He's the Shifu.
Him? Forgive me, Shifu! Forgive me!
Brother!
Oh, now they just ran away. Hey, like cowards.
You should be proud, young man.
But how can you say that? I stole your money. Your money! Here, take it.
Thank you. Remember the strength of spirit you found today.
Lee's
Wait,
kind of still
wait.
standing off to the side, just waiting.
Please, accept me as your disciple.
Alright.
I see. I'm not surprised. A weakling like me doesn't have what it takes to learn Kung Fu. I'm sorry for stealing from you.
Alright. My grandson is gone missing. Yeah, right, but he's definitely gone missing. But there's still a couple more disciples to get. So before you chase him down, we're gonna actually go over here. It's been a while since your last visit, Shifu. Shifu, you've returned. It's so good to see you. This one brute has been running around stirring up trouble recently. Shifu, as I live and breathe, forgive my poor hospitality, but food is the scarcest gold these days.
Stop! Stop! You've got to pay for that!
Oh. There we go. Also, this is the third guy that we have to meet. He's like a fat trying to just get his food.
Quick! Someone grab him! First one to grab him gets a free meal! Aha! Caught you! Finally! Now, pay what you owe right this instant!
I can't. I don't have any money.
Oh, really? Well, we'll just have to find another way to settle this then, won't we?
Oh wow, that's that guy looks really mad. We should have probably Oh, we're right here.
Shifu, this idiot's been stealing food from me since I don't know when. He single-handedly brought my business to the brink of ruin. Teach the scoundrel a lesson.
Oh, come now.
I'm not being unreasonable. I've got mouths to feed, you know? A wife and half a dozen kids. What choice do I have? Unless you'd like to foot the bill.
Well,
Just
If you're not willing to help, then just stay out of it.
alright.
Oh, this idiot spent his single teach the sky.
very well. I'll say to the lad.
Wait. Please. Don't do this.
Oh, alright. We have no choice. We have to teach him a lesson. Time to use this.
Wise fox has many secrets.
Okay.
Huh?
You've marched.
Alright.
You did well.
Such strength.
That was incredible, Shifu. Let that be a lesson to you, thief. Steal from me again, and I'll take it out of your hide.
Tell me, why take without paying what is due?
I cannot pay because I have no job. No one will hire me. I have no skills, no trade. My words are poor, but my body is big, as is my hunger. I must eat.
Young man, do not bemoan your body. It is a gift.
Alright.
Huh? But it is why I suffer. Why people laugh and call me names. How is that a gift?
Because, young man, it makes you wonderful and unique.
Alright.
But it is for you to decide whether you will embrace your potential or deny it in shame.
Potential? You
Hmm.
think I have potential?
You move with the swiftness of a man half your size.
Practice. After I eat, I must run.
Come with me, and I'll see that you never want for food. All I ask in return is that you take part in a few training exercises. Think of it as a job, if you like, and your meals, the payment.
A job? I've always wanted a job. Thank you, Shifu. I accept.
Tell me, what is your name?
Hong Haka. When do
Okay.
we start? And when do we eat? Ha ha!
Alright. There's one of our other disciples now. Go and ask the Shifu to train you. Now everyone can enjoy Odds play soup dumplings again. I can't wait to get my hands on another dumpling. Have you heard? There's sickness in one. Sincerely hope it doesn't spread here too. Everyone can enjoy Hai's soup dumplings again. Hai's restaurant is the most popular in Unifa. Here's hoping we'll see more business days in ahead. Take this with my thanks. Maybe he's got the idea. Maybe I should just eat whenever I want, whenever I want. A man who never eats soup dumplings is a whole man. A youth with a hearty appetite should eat their fill. Why don't you have this? Yeah, I think that was intended for him to quit. I only one est of my soup dumplings. I'll take ages to prepare another batch, and I'm out of ingredients. Alright, I get ya. I'm sure the markets will be busier than ever before you know it. So plaster again, thanks to you, Shifu. Why don't you have this? Alright. Yuffie, you've returned. It's so good to see you. Alright, those... So, so just by talking to those characters after getting our disciple, we get, it's yet another ally. Alright, now we need to find that boy that we, kind of left alone. The only reason I didn't go up here sooner was because I wanted to, make sure I got this guy before I did anything else. Now we're going to follow him.
Please, please allow me to be your disciple. Please, I implore you.
Well, if you insist.
Shifu.
Right.
You showed bravery in the face of overwhelming loss.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would grow much stronger whether I were to train you or not. For the power you seek is beyond no one. Be the man or woman, old or young. It matters not. For it is the will to improve, to be better. Therein lies true strength.
Alright.
I see.
I do not believe you have told me your name.
Alright. Now we learn
I'm
this
Yui.
guy's name.
Yui Joe. You won't regret this decision, Shifu. I promise you.
Okay.
Well,
And there we
it looks
have
as
it.
though I found my 3 disciples. I'm afraid my school has seen better days, but it will suffice. Come, let us go and begin your training at once.
Alright. Alright. You know what? I feel like, it's about time we, end the episode right here. I hope, you guys, enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video where we continue, Imperial China in the next episode. And until then, see you guys later. Bye!